for miles and miles and miles and even more miles. So Vegas is just a little Alka-Seltzer in a glass of water.
We don't get out into a place like this where we can experience the immensity, the mystery, the magic of it all. And the thing which is really interesting about it is that what it does to you is not what you may think. What it does to you is it connects you with who you are, because you're not just this body walking around, but you're the mountains you see in the background. You are the air you see above you. The spirit of you is also the spirit of planet Earth, is also spirit of universe.
Mankind, has always looked up in the sky. Of course, there's a natural cosmic connection, which at night, when you just go out in an environment like this, away from artificial light, then the sky is just dotted with stars, So I always feel this huge cosmic connection, mystic sense in almost, when I go to an observatory, because the sky is just full of stars. And of course, that, our eyes only can see tens of thousands of stars. But we know now, for instance, in our Milky Way, there's 100 billion stars like the sun, and there's 100 billion galaxies like the Milky Way. So you can see there's many, many sources of light in the universe. And so mankind has always felt connected to the cosmos, and in order to dissipate the unknown, he always tries to put things that are familiar to him project that into the sky. Most of the massive universe is hydrogen helium, 98%. But you see there's this little 2% which is left, and that's what's called heavy elements, and they're formed by stars. Without the star, we'll not be here to talk about it, because in fact, everything that we see around us is made of heavy element. Okay, so carbon, nitrogen, oxygen, and so we're all stardust. So we are, in fact, the descendants of stars. Stars are all our ancestors, and we share the same cosmic genealogy with all creatures on Earth, in fact. Earth is such a precious planet, it just has the right properties. It just it's not too near the sun, otherwise it'd be too hot, and all the ocean would evaporate. And without water, life is not possible. The Earth is just at the right distance to have a life, in fact. It's a very hospitable planet. It's the only blue planet of the Earth. 3/4 of its surface is covered with water. And Earth is very unique, and we have a duty to preserve it, not only for us, but also for future generations, for our children, our grandchildren. So it's a real oasis in space.
Well, to me, the oasis for humanity is the Earth itself. And we've forgotten that. This thing we call a global economy simply sees the Earth not as something sacred, not as our mother, the source of life. It sees the Earth as a resource. So all over the world, we look for opportunity. Where can we make money? And we'll just mine into Mother Earth, go into the body of our mother and treat it in such a cavalier way. I think we need to realize that the oasis is the earth itself, and surely we treat an oasis with much greater respect.
Guy has an expression which is a flower in the desert, and I believe that cirque really did bring, when it first came here, a flower to the desert.
Where you touch people, where you can't deny it, is when you affect them in their heart. And I believe that what we need is a coupling now of the kind of information that scientists are accumulating, but be able to use that in a way that goes right through all of those filters that we have, that goes right straight to the heart. And there's tremendous opportunity, I think, between the artists and the scientists.